Hi everybody, this is Brian from ToyotaTown. I'm here with Emma. She's actually one of the, are you volunteer?
I'm the volunteer and events coordinator.
The volunteer and events coordinator for the London Food Bank here. She's actually gonna take us through the back end of the London Food Bank so we see how it actually works and the support and involvement in the community. So why don't we start?
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for coming by. So the first kind of pit stop that food makes when it comes in from the community is all of the food kind of gets put here. So all of this food has come in from community drives like you guys are running. Lots of schools get involved. Any of the bins that you donate food at the grocery stores, it all comes here and all gets centralized into this location. And then we kind of move it on to the next spot, one box at a time.
So Emma, where are we now?
So this is the food bank sorting area. So all of the boxes that we just saw, we bring them over one by one, and we do three things in this area. There's some quality control that happens. There's sorting into the different categories that we use for our non-perishable hampers. And then we also box that food up. So if you look over here, all of these boxes go onto their skids, and then they make their long journey up to our hamper table.
And so Emma, this must be the hamper table.
Yes, this is the big hamper table. So once we have sorted all of the food that comes in from the community, makes its long journey up in its designated boxes and goes onto our hamper table. So the sorting area and the hamper table is where we get all of our volunteers started. So that's our general warehouse role. All of our volunteers get started. They learn all of the different functions of the warehouse. Also gives them a great way to learn more about what's available in different areas of the food bank, and then lets us get to know them and what they're interested in. So the hamper table is where we make all of our non-perishable hampers. So volunteers will come in and grab a grocery cart. So it's a lot like grocery shopping. We'll give them a list for a certain size of a hamper. So if we give you a size 3, that means you're making a hamper for a family of 3. And then you just go down the list and put that into our parcels, and that will be all ready to go for families when they come into the food bank.
So I understand you guys don't just deal with non-perishable food items, but you have some fresh items as well.
Yeah, so actually what's called our refresh program and also our corporate sponsors and donors are a huge supporter of getting perishable goods. So behind us, you can see we have volunteers that are helping sort our produce. So these big skids of black bins come in. We probably get, very roughly 10 a week. And that's all food that's coming from grocery stores in town. So we work with those grocery stores. Any bread or desserts, anything perishable like that, they'll freeze it and send it here so we can give it out to families. And then all of the produce that they're not going to be able to sell before it goes bad, they will send it here. So that's what's happening right now, is we're just kind of sorting out anything that has gone bad in that time frame, and then we'll send it up to the front to be able to put into our produce hampers. So it's a really fantastic way that the businesses and the grocery stores in town have supported us. It's been really fantastic.
So Emma, where are we now?
So we are at our completed hamper shelves. So all of the kind of pit stops that we've taken so far, this is what the result is. So we have all of our volunteers that help out in our warehouse, either help out with sorting the food or packaging the food up. So these are all of our completed non-perishable hampers. So this is where a lot of our volunteer manpower goes into, and then also getting these out the door. Our direct client services area, we have about 12 to 14 volunteers running that area at all times. The main location of the London Food Bank, we are open as a completely walk-in service Monday to Friday, 9 to 4. We have 2 sets of teams each day, Monday to Friday, coming in. So we have fast math, 24 volunteers that are coming in to help us out every single day. Getting these hampers out the door. So this is just one component of what goes into a hamper, is the non-perishable. We also have the produce hamper that I mentioned that is really, we've benefited through our refresh program. We also have our milk, egg, and bread package that goes out as well. That's really been amazing through that refresh program as well. And also our financial donations have really been beneficial for that. So any donations that come in through your fundraising would go to purchasing things like milk and eggs for those hampers. and also our baby food and baby formula, anything that's in addition to that. And then also our meat. That's been a really great addition from our corporate donations as well. So all of those components are what go into supporting families when they come into the food bank.
That's fantastic. So Emma, and I guess our viewers as well, we do know that we are running this promotion through ToyotaTown, and the Open Road Foundation, where we are donating and matching $20 for every vehicle purchase, $5 for every tire changeover. But Emma, why don't you tell us a little bit more about how others can either get involved by volunteering or through other corporate sponsors?
Absolutely. So there's lots of ways to get involved. One of those is volunteering with us. So there's lots of ways that you can do that. Whether you want to volunteer kind of on a more regular basis, or you can just donate, a couple of hours every year. Every little bit counts. We are serving an average of 5,600 families per month. And we have 300 regular volunteers in the building. So those are people that are volunteering once a week or more. We have some people that are volunteering, 3-4 times a week. And then our list that we get everybody started on is sitting at 4,000 right now.
Wow.
And we have volunteers coming in every single day. We have upwards of 60 volunteers every single day. So it really takes a community to support the community. So any little bit that you can give, whether that's time, food, or funds, is so appreciated, because it's so needed now more than ever. So volunteering is definitely a great way to get involved. If you go to our website, to our volunteer page, there's a form that you can fill out, and then you can check off what you're interested in doing. So our general help is to help out in the warehouse that we kind of touched on during our tour. You can also help out in our gardens that we have as well, to help plant food. You can also plant food at home as well. We have some really great programs that you can do out in the community that you can learn more about on our website. And then also signing up online to help out with community events as well. So we actually have, our Santa Claus parade, and then helping out with our food drives is a really great way to get involved as well. You can do as many hours or as little hours as you want, helping out promoting the food drive at local grocery stores as well. So lots of really great ways that you can get involved, whether you're working or whether you're retired or in school. Whatever the case, there is something here for you. For donations, we do take funds or food. So food donations, there is a list on our website of things that we're looking to get donated. Pretty much anything that's non-perishable with a high nutritional value, feminine hygiene products, anything like that. Any little bit helps. As Jane said in our other video, whether it's 1 can or 100 cans, every little bit helps to help all of the families in our community. You can donate that here right at the food bank. So that's 926 Leithorn Street. You can drop that off here Monday to Friday, 9 to 4, or you can drop it off at any of our participating grocery stores. There is a list on our website. So whatever grocery store is in your neighborhood, if there's a bin there, you can drop it off there. And any fire hall in the city, you can also drop off donations there as well. So lots of places for you to donate, and probably a place nice and close to you as well. Our financial donations, you can bring those by the food bank as well. That actually goes right into our food purchasing budget. So if you can't donate food, but you would like to donate money, that goes right into supporting purchasing food for families. So it's just like donating food as well. You can do that, and it will support our purchasing of milk, eggs, baby food, and baby formula, which is so important for us. Actually, 40% of the people that we are serving in the households that we serve are under the age of 18. So it's really important that we're not only giving out non-perishable goods, but we're giving out those perishable, wholesome goods for those kiddos that need it as well. So lots and lots of really great ways that you can get involved. And if you are in doubt, you can just give us a call, and we're happy to help you with your questions.
Oh, that's fantastic. Anything you can do to support is well taken in by the food bank and the community. So if you're able to open your wallet or your pantry, make sure you visit the food bank any time of the year.